What's this? So Garten of Banban used AI in its chapters 1, 2, or games Banban 1, 2, and 3's whole profile, or whatever it's called. What do you call those, like promotional posters? They use AI to make all 3 of those images, and we actually have evidence to back this up. And without further ado, let's go actually look at this video and look at all the different photos and evidence to see this. So very first one to actually bring this up, I think very first one to bring this up is this Itty. I think it's just how you say it. And you could definitely go follow them. Let's go and actually look at the tweet they said. So it says here, after some analysis, I concluded the Banban designs are literally AI generated. The banner art and actual in-game models are completely different if you look at them closely. This one says here, pay attention to the teeth. See how they are uneven and conjoined at the top, and how the green leaks into them. If you copy and mirror one of the eyes and put them over it, it matches nearly 1-to-1. And this is gonna be the photo of, the profile. I'm probably gonna get a better higher resolution, but if you see it's still low resolution, that means I'm probably lazy or couldn't find a better one. I'll put on the screen text if I actually do not. And as you guys can see here, this is the whole top photo, the promotional photo showing Banban, or I mean not Banban, it's Jumbo Josh. And as you guys can see here, I'm gonna go definitely zoom in. The whole entire teeth, some of them are separating on the top, some of them in the middle is all sticking together, while some of them are bigger, some of them are wider. The whole entire teeth, the green is like blending into the teeth, seeping through like they said, and a whole bunch of weird, I guess like vine or vein looking thing all over the whole entire body. Even with the eye, both the eyes have this weird looking orange lining, like it's reflective, and it looks a little bit weird. Like it doesn't look like it was originally made. And now let's go and actually look at the original model in game. So I'm gonna put a photo, and also maybe this photo. This is how the Jumbo Josh model looks in game. As you can see, they definitely try to copy it 1-to-1. The whole entire eyes don't have that same reflection. The green is not seeping into the whole entire teeth, and some of them are still all separated, with only the top, the middle ones all being all conjoined, probably to copy it all and to have that same viney weird shape going around the entire model. But as you look at both of them, they do not look the same. Tell me that this photo is actually not this. And also, same thing with the chapter 2 Banban one. This is your basically same story here. Pay attention to the parts of the mouth I circled. See how smooth it is compared to the actual model, where it is creased, I think. The hat is also the same, but horizontally flipped, but this time with a slightly adjusted shading. As you can see from the photo, and also I'll be probably putting another high resolution right next to it, you can see the whole entire Banban model here looks a lot better. You can see how it's a lot more smoother, has different texturing, and his eyes, it has a nice little like blending in almost a little bit to the eyes, both of them, and it just looks like good circles all around it. It looks good. This model looks really amazing. Even the mouth, you can see it's not really like no curve finishing at all. It's like blending into the bottom, even where the tongue is sticking out. But then this is the in-game model. You can tell these are not the same because the mouth is actually finished and not blending into the bottom. The eyes are not really like the full circles. You only see how they're blending in, and the entire body has a different texture and material, not really like a smooth finish throughout the entire body, actually how the promotional material actually went. And fun fact with all of these, the promotional material that we saw, like this Banban one and this Jumbo Josh one, all came out before the official models ever got shown, showing how they probably just went to AI, put maybe their content designer, or just put big green monster with teeth, whatever they're thinking, and then boom, generated this, used it as promotional material, but then went and modeled an actual model based off of those AI generated models, which it looks like they did with Jumbo Josh and Banban here. And thanks to our good old buddy ML Spence here, we actually can see how the exact same thing happened with the Banban 3. I can see here, guys, I'm going to probably put another better resolution photo of it, but this is the poster for Garten of Banban 3, and as you guys can see here, we got here Stinger Flynn here. He has 8 like little tentacles, or I think that's what it's called. It's a little like I guess octopus hands. He has 8 of them here. As you guys can see, he got the whole veiny thing on top of the body. He has no scratches, no dents, nothing damaging. The whole entire eye is actually like sticking out a little bit with a reflective eye. A whole circle around it with no gaps in between. It's like it's sticking out like a watch head. You can see that's how the model looks, you know, on the poster. But now, this is before we got any official model of how Stinger Fling actually looks like. But now let's go and actually look at how the in-game model looks of Stinger Fling. This is how he looks in game. I'm going to be putting some videos stuff like that on, but as you guys can actually see here now, his eye is totally different. You can see it's an actual circle, and it's not like a watch sticking out. He has no indent, nothing sticking out, but also almost a dirt and a huge scar all over the whole entire hand. You can see that, man? This is the better up close photo of it, and you can see that there's no out indent or anything like that. It's a circle eye in there with almost a scratching and texturing, something that the original poster did not have. And you can see this at a different angle of the actual model. It does not look the same. And also in this model, Stinger Flynn does not have 8, I think, tentacles, what it's called. I think he only has around 6 or 5. I don't know the exact number, but he does not have 8 in here too, unless he does. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you can definitely see there's the 2 different models. And now if we look at it, this is the official promotional photo for Garten of Banban 4. And as you guys can see here now, this can either be AI generated or how they finally stopped it, and this is an actual in-game model. As you guys can see here now, we never actually seen the in-game model for Toadstool yet, except for some, some cartoon drawings we have in the whole entire game, but we never actually seen an official render. Same thing with Stinger Flynn. And we did see the hat actually being modeled in game, and it looks pretty similar to how we actually look here. As you guys can see with the teeth, it definitely looks like some blending is happening there, and the whole entire body has that weird looking filter on, with many people saying that these actual promotional things has a whole different filter on it, making it like a cartoony effect, and it's not actually AI and it's actually a filter. It looks like they could be using a filter here, but it also could be AI. But I definitely do have high, hopes that this is an actual in-game model of it. It does not look good though. Trust me, this does not look like a good model. I don't really like it. But at the end of the day, it's good to see them turning away from AI, because tell me in the comments below if you do think it's AI or not. But so it's me again. This whole entire new art that got posted by also the same exact creator was a thread that I also did not see, saying a bit of an update on this. It turns out the banner artwork may have been actual renders put through some kind of AI enhancer. They did send the base render of Jumbo Josh on a YouTube community post, which I was unaware of. This was, the photo that we saw in the banner that looks like AI. You could definitely look at it. And this is the photo we can see here now that they might have used for the official render. To be fully honest, you can see the withering on the eyes, the eye shapes, and also how one eye is like a little bit in and the other one is a little bit out. And you can also see like a little bit gaps between the eyes, and also the teeth. You can see more lines between it all. But in the other one, you can't really see that. And thanks to this one here, and the other dude posting this, like comparing the other two, honestly, it's really hard to tell. The real version seems to have a few extra details that aren't present in the AI version. And as you guys can see here, the AI version still has little black spots in the eyes, but the other eyes, the one that's withered, is a little bit more popped down in the rendered AI one. And in the rendered one, it's like more into the head, a little bit more smaller, as you can see when it flashes in and out, with the teeth actually looking like a little bit different, having more detail with the other one, and the AI one missing that type of detail. As you guys can see, going back and forth, it does look like they're different models, but right now it's really hard to tell since there's no hard evidence on there. So right now, who knows if this is real? But that's why they use AI. Sadly, we will not tell until they ever admit it or explain that it's not. And like I said, they could just be using a filter, AI filter. They could be using a filter, or as you can see here, an AI filter, or it's just originally AI and they just modeled it based after that, put it in the exact same spots, and called it a day. There's lots of evidence backing up, unless the creators go and confirm, have almost a backed up evidence to show how they actually modeled it, and it's not AI. Until then, we won't really know, but this is how Garten of Banban used AI without us even knowing.